Get ready to dive into Six Flags Great America's intriguing Project 2025. But the big question remains, what type of dive will this coaster offer? Will we see an RMC single rail coaster or a Vekoma tilt coaster, or what about a B&M dive coaster? And where will Great America place this new coaster? My name is Brandon and welcome to my channel Theme Park Recommendations. And Six Flags Great America has not built a new coaster since 2019. That is when the park debuted the very impressive S&S launch coaster Max Force. So to think that Six Flags Great America hasn't gotten a brand new coaster since 2019 is pretty crazy. But I'm here to tell you that Project 2025 at Great America is going to be really cool. And I've been predicting this for a long time now. And I'm excited to share with you my ideas and my thoughts with this, because I'm pretty sure that Great America is building something rather large. Now, for those of you who criticized me on my last video about King's Dominion for calling it Project 2025, let's leave politics out of this and grow up, because I'm not doing that. I'm going to call it Project 2025 because that is what it is for Great America. And we should all be thankful and excited that they're getting a new coaster. From 2012 to 2019, we saw Six Flags invest in 4 major coasters for Great America. In 2012, the park debuted X-Flight, 2014 was Goliath, 2017 was Joker, the S&S Free Spin, and 2019 again was Max Force. So for whatever the park has planned for their next coaster, I'm sure it's going to be rather large and worth the wait. Another reason why I predict that Six Flags Great America is going to be opening up a brand new coaster in 2025 is all the teasing they're doing for this. I mean, all over the social medias, it has the really cool like dragon or dinosaur looking eyes that look evil and scary. And then you have the hashtag Fear the Wrath. Now, a lot of people thought that this could be for Fright Fest. I don't think it is. This park is really due for a coaster, and in my opinion, all signs are leading for Project 2025 at Great America to be a major coaster. Now let's talk about the locations where this project could go, and from the start, there's really 2. Now what's interesting is Great America's Rapids ride is standing but not operating this year. Basically, the sign on the front of the ride's gone. It's still listed on the website, which is odd, but it has not opened at all this year, and it's not going to since it's already August. So that tells me that maybe this area, as you see highlighted right here, could be the home for this project. And I would rather not see this happening, because I feel like there's one other spot in Great America that just makes so much more sense for Project 2025. But I really feel like this, if they could really not tear all the trees out and have it be and maybe interacting with the Rapids ride, I would not mind that. I think that would be really cool visuals for both people on the coaster or people down below on the Rapids ride. And to be honest, I would really hate to see the Rapids ride get removed, just because a lot of parks are already doing that. And I love these style attractions, and I think every park should have one as long as they're safe. Now the best location, and I've been predicting this for a while now for their next coaster, is right in the center of the park. You have the Buccaneer Battle attraction that's no more. This ride closed a few years back, and it's actually a rather small plot of land. However, just across from it's the go-kart track, and this ride here is not a small plot of land. So if they would combine both of these areas, you can fit a nice sized coaster in it that's right in the center of the park. And what I would love to see Great America do, because I've been to this park a few times now, is maybe have a connecting pathway that would run along the new coaster. That way you don't have to go around the full circle just to get anywhere in the park. I think that'll be a huge improvement, and it would increase the guest satisfaction in the park as well. But if I was a betting man, my money would be on the center of the park. I just feel like this makes the most sense and would cost less for construction. Instead of building this major coaster over the Rapids ride, or even removing the Rapids ride just to build the coaster there. The go-karts are ugly, let's get rid of them, as well as the Buccaneer Battle area. This style of ride would really liven up the center of the park, and I think that's a great thing for Great America. Now, if you're looking for some new coaster shirts to wear around the park, then check out keepridingcoasters.com for my online merch store. I really do appreciate all the support, and I love seeing all my shirts out in the parks. Now, as for the coaster types, there's 3 that I'm kind of leaning towards, with one of them being I'm pretty much dead set on. And the first one will be a Vekoma tilt coaster. And we already know that Mexico's building one next year, and we believe it's from the Energylandia project that was canceled. Now, could Great America sweep in and build another one? I don't know what the contract that Vekoma has with Coda Land down in Texas. Because remember, Circuit Breaker's opening up there hopefully later next year, and they've been marketing that as America's first tilt coaster, and it's been on the ground in pieces for like a year now. So hopefully that project goes vertical here in the coming months. That way we can go ride it next year. So I don't think the tilt coaster has really any type of possibility of going to Great America. I think it'd be a great fit. I just feel like it's the least out of these three coaster types that feature dives. Now the next coaster type that I can see for Great America's Project 2025 would be an RMC Singer Rail Coaster, a record-breaking one. Now I would love to see RMC create a custom layout for this in the center of the park. Now picture Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain, but more twisted and in a confined space. There's a lot of cool things that RMC could do with this, and I for one would love to see a 90-degree vertical drop but with a twist on it, or maybe even something like Hyperia over at Thorpe Park, the new Mock Rides Hypercoaster, where the drop track twists 180 degrees. Now my only hesitation with the RMC Singer Rail Coaster coming to Great America is just all the issues that these style of rides has caused the parks that they're built at. I mean, Fiesta has practically rebuilt theirs. California's Great America, as I heard, is pretty much falling apart. Wonder Woman has had issues, and the Jersey Devil has had issues. But on one hand, RMC is teasing that they're going to be opening up an RMC Singer Rail Coaster in 2025 here in America. So maybe that is it. I think that'll be a great fit regardless if they can make it more of a custom design layout. But the best bang for the buck as far as coaster goes for Great America would have to be a brand new B&M dive coaster. And in the center of the park, I've said in the past videos that for Great America, for this project, I just feel like it makes the most sense because you could definitely market a B&M dive coaster a little bit more than a single rail coaster in my opinion. And this coaster would be a magnet for the GP, not only to ride it, but to walk around the ride just to envy the drop, as well as maybe there's a splashdown. Like, these rides just get people to stop on the midway and look at them and just watch them, which tells me that a B&M dive coaster is a possibility for Great America based on the success of Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger down at Fiesta, Texas. But the biggest question is, would this project be the same size as Cliffhanger or a little bit bigger? Or what about a lot bigger? Just over a year ago, Salim said in 2025 that the Six Flags parks are going to be opening brand new record-breaking coasters. And now that the family launch coaster got leaked to Six Flags New England, which is an Intamin by the way, which is great. Energylandia's rumored tilt coaster for Mexico, which is definitely a lot cheaper than buying a brand new one. And then Magic Mountain, no one really knows exactly what's going there. But again, in past videos I've said a Vekoma multi-launch or launch coaster of some type that's going to have a unique element to it. I really feel like the possibility for a record-breaking B&M dive coaster for Great America is looking rather good actually. And maybe just imagine Great America opening up their tallest roller coaster in 2025. That would be legit awesome because Yukon Striker at Canada's Wonderland is currently the tallest B&M dive coaster in the world at 223 feet, which means that this coaster could easily be 225 feet or maybe even 230 feet. So crazier things have happened, and no one expected Fiesta to build a B&M dive coaster 2 years ago. And now that it was announced last year that Six Flags is going back to the old ways and building record-breaking coasters and spending some good money on them, I would love to see a record-breaking B&M dive coaster. Now, I still feel like there's a better chance of this being around 170 feet tall, maybe 180, definitely bigger than Cliffhanger. But I'm starting to open up more and realizing that maybe this could be a little bit larger than that. I would hope it would be. But either way, Great America is about to get a great new roller coaster for their Project 2025. I cannot wait for it. And if you've never been to this park, it's wonderful. Excellent coaster collection. And you cannot find a bad coaster at the park. And if you're wondering how I rank the coasters at Six Flags Great America, then this video at the bottom of your screen is just for you. Please check it out. So what are your predictions for Six Flags Great America's 2025 coaster? Please let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.